Hey guys, Sonic Smashman here with more information on BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. This is mostly going to be a discussion, not so much a reaction, because I had all of this spoiled for me. Although not that it matters for reasons we'll get to later. And I apologize if I'm at least a couple days late. Was very busy with Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart Deluxe, etc, etc. And yeah, if you couldn't tell, the Switch has been taking up a lot of my time. Anyway, time for the discussion itself. Not sure who that was. It might have been. I want to say. I know it was at the Game Awards. Breath of the Wild for Game of the Year. Hell yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna set the TV back up so I can actually see all this, because that's what I've been doing for the previous reactions. For reactions 2 through 5, I was having the screen of the gamepad being recorded, but I can see this off the TV. That's how I was able to see most of the stuff. And hey there. Nothing we haven't already seen before. Now, again, I have had all this spoiled for me, and I did have to re-record this a couple times because my laptop battery was kind of low on the first attempt, so this isn't so much a reaction anymore, more of a discussion. Wallstein and Hager, like I said in the previous attempt, people were calling that team as soon as both were revealed. Why no? Lambda's better. Although we might still see her hand in hand. Okay, here's the thing. The 20 you've seen before. There's something that's going to piss you off, and I'll explain it as soon as it comes up. May 31st, that is correct partially. For us, we're getting it June 5th. Anyone who's watched Japanese voicing would recognize this. And that's where I recognized it, from Shadows. Love that song, by the way. You know, now that I look at that a little bit better, Blake was looking sick there. Now, right there, DLC. The 20 we saw before are the launch roster, with 20 coming up as DLC. At least from what I hear, I think it's 20 DLC. But yeah, look at these silhouettes for a good bit, and tell me something. Why aren't we getting Blake and Yang in the initial roster? I mean, they were pretty much essential. So yeah, my main team isn't going to be coming to fruition for a while, which, spoilers, Yang and Line. Well, that's mostly because I at least wanted to try Line, because she looked pretty frickin' awesome. But, nevertheless, point is, why did half of this have to be DLC? So, in that case, speculation time, since we are getting these as DLC. Blake and Yang are shoo-ins. Let's just go through each of the 4 franchises, real quick. If we're getting any more from BlazBlue, Hakumen, definitely Hakumen. Lambda, hopeful choice. And outside of that, I'm trying to think of one more. If not, that might be it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I know Lambda's a definite from my hopeful choices, and Hakumen is pretty much a shoo-in. I guess Bullet or Lychee? Not sure. Persona, Kanji, Akihiko, Labris, or Shadow Labris, or whichever one you want to go with. And that's really all I can think of there. Under Night, the obvious one, Seth. There's also Hilda, Carmine, Nanase, and Kidu. Quite a lot we can go with there. Ruby. Like I said, Blake and Yang are shoo-ins. Roman Torchwick would be a pick on my end. I'm trying to think of a few more. Jean and Pyrrha, Cinder, and call me crazy for this, Adam Taurus. Now, I know what you're thinking, those of you who know me. You hate that bastard with a passion. Yes, I do. Here's the kicker, though. That's why I want him in. Let that thought sink in your mind for a second. Yeah, that's all just speculation, except for Blake and Yang. We know Blake already, like, duh. But Yang's basically a shoo-in. Kanji is pretty much guaranteed. But yeah, the initial roster, let's just say it's pissing a lot of people off. I'll put it to you straight. I'm not the only one who's pissed about these being DLC. I mean, yeah, you have to work on the Ruby characters a lot, because you're making their character sprites, or character models rather, from complete scratch, while trying as hard as you can to find all the source material and give yourself stuff to work with. Yeah, this is kind of a dumb decision, but also understandable in the case of Ruby, but at least Blake and Yang, I mean, come on. So for the time being with the launch roster, I'm gonna have to main Ragna and Line. I mean, hey, this will be the first time I ever get to play as Ragna in, like, anything, so that'll be cool at least, and the same goes for Line as well, because I have yet to play BlazBlue, although I wanted to initially do Continuum Shift 2 on 3DS, but I hear that has some slowdown issues. If anyone can confirm that, I'd like to know. But, in all seriousness, why did, again, half the roster is DLC, why? And Line, I had never heard of Under Night In-Birth until it was released for this game, and yeah, given that, of course, I've never played it. But yeah, that aside, the initial plan was to main Yang and Line. I mean, that would have been a pretty good team, like a full rushdown brawler team. But yeah, well, Line is more of a rushdown mix-up sword or wielder. Yang's the rushdown brawler. But anyway, that aside, that's all I can really say on the matter. This was more of a discussion, not so much a reaction. Till next time, later, guys.